was working for World Vision in Chicago, and we had launched a big change effort trying to get people to work together. Suburbanites and urbanites, different cultures, trying to bring together an agenda and a strategy for Chicago and for work in Africa, Asia, etc. And we launched a strategy that was powerful, and we began to work it for 2 years, 3 years, 6 years, and over time I began to run out of ideas, and I began to run out of energy about how could we sustain an incredible vision of change over the long haul. And so I was talking to Jim Ludema, a good friend who had been advising us, who's also one of the professors for the Ph.D. program, and I told him I was out of gas, I was out of ideas, I was out of energy. Where could I go? What books could I read? Who could I talk with? And he said, take a look at our Benedictine University Ph.D. program. And I was impressed with what I saw. The program brought in distinguished scholars from multiple universities around the United States and around the world. So it created a framework that I could study, I could continue to work, but I could really push into new knowledge. And it seemed just custom fit for what I needed. I needed to stay employed in my work. I wanted to stay employed in my work, but I needed to find ways to stretch myself and gain new knowledge. The PhD program at Benedictine University gives you a framework in which to engage the business world and the world at large. So what I learned at Benedictine was language creates reality. And I was introduced to a number of processes to not only initiate change, but sustain change. So in every interaction, in every strategic planning process, I recall what I've learned and what I do. It wasn't a case where I learned a bunch of information that went onto a shelf. It formed my world-like view and equipped me to engage at a leadership level. I think you should take a look at Benedictine University's PhD programs and look at the breadth of professorial investment. Take a look at the publishing that Benedictine students have been able to produce. Take a look at the customization that you can utilize within your program. It's not for everybody, but it is a great program. If you're highly engaged in your professional life, you want to really stretch yourself, and you want to stretch yourself not only in the greater Chicago area, but accessing skills throughout the world, I recommend it.